Hey guys, welcome back to the Gear Locker, and today let's check out a really cool package that I just got for my MACV SOG kit. I've already opened the top tape of this box, but all of the contents inside I haven't touched or seen in person, so let's get ready to check it out together. And as I open the box up, you can see that we have a CISO rucksack with some khaki coloring. If you're wondering where I got this, this is from Vagabond Dandy on Facebook and eBay. And he has started recently reproducing CISO rucksacks. As we take it out of the box, it is in this paper bag, of course, with that stamping on top. And I have a couple pieces of cloth material here. So let's take a look at the rucksack itself. This rucksack has an incredibly musty and surplusy smell, and that's because he's using a lot of original materials. And opening the bag up, here we have our CISO rucksack. Now there's a lot of cool details on this rucksack that I do want to take a look at. This won't necessarily be an informational video on the CISO rucksack, but more of first impressions on the Vagabond Dandy reproduction. I know there are other reproduction manufacturers out there like Reaper Papasan, although I haven't seen him make any recently. And then there's a seller on Etsy who has made these relatively faithfully. However, this one is what I consider one of the best bangs for your buck for a really nice reproduction rucksack with a lot of original materials. The cotton that he uses for the main fabric of the bag is original and treated as such. It has a very rubberized type feel to it, which should withstand the elements a little bit better than just raw cotton. These straps and trim going all the way around are untreated and cotton, and that's why I bought this particular one. What Vagabond Dandy has been doing is producing these rucksacks in different phases, trying different things out, and I purchased this one because it is closest to the coloration that I want. Of course, this khaki is very bright, so I messaged him on Facebook, confirmed that these were untreated, and decided that I'm going to be dyeing these to fit more of the muted, dirty tone that I like. If you'd like to see a video on that, let me know in the comments below. These rucksacks were produced to sort of replicate the North Vietnamese army packs. They were very small in frame, and of course, being manufactured by CISO, were made for SIG forces. However, of course, they became very popular with the US Special Forces, particularly MACV SOG. These did inspire the design of forestry rucks in the United States, and a lot of people get them mixed up. But of course, there are going to be some differences between the two, one of them being these buckle designs. These are 3/4 inch raised bar style buckles. The forestry rucks, as well as some other reproductions out there, have sort of an extra lip here. I don't recall exactly what they're called, but they are not correct for the Vietnam CISO style, as far as I'm aware. Each pocket does expand to hold whatever equipment necessary, and there are 3 of them on the outside, and the large main pocket in the center, very similar to the North Vietnamese army packs. Another thing that he's done is dipped the tips. He notes that this is a rigger style, and while I haven't seen it on any other original examples, I have no doubt that this was done to help prevent fraying, and he describes his process thoroughly on his Facebook pages. So let's take a look at the backside of this pack. Here you can see we have 2 large, very large, long straps of that same treated cotton material. And of course, the map case right back here, a direct copy from the North Vietnamese Army rucks. It looks like we have a waist strap here, which is not something I've ever seen before. It could be on the originals. I haven't looked into them too much to know, but this is a really cool inclusion that I wasn't expecting. I do want to mention that Vagabond Dandy, while I'm not going to mention his prices because you should definitely go find that out for yourself, sells them both on Facebook and on eBay. So you can reach out directly to him on Facebook, talk to him, get some information about the packs, and of course check out his posts. But if you want to find one on eBay, you can do that as well. On the inside, you can see we have the heavily reinforced stitching for the shoulder pads and some string, which I believe is treated the same as the canvas to open up the center pack. Nothing fancy on the inside, you just have a large pocket. Whew, the smell of this thing. I love it. I love that surplus smell, but it definitely is definitely strong. And honestly, for a reproduction pack, that's exactly what I would want. I think that that is awesome. So with that being said, if you want to see more from this pack right here, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to showcase how I change this and modify this a little bit to fit more of the look that I want. But all in all, from my research and knowledge about the CISO rucksacks, this is a very faithful reproduction. The stitching, from what I've seen, all looks pretty correct. The reinforcement is solid. This little riggers tab idea is really cool. I like it, and I'd love to know a little bit more and see some pictures of it in use. But again, overall, thoroughly impressed and excited to use this for my MACV SOG kit. Thank you guys for checking out the video and listening to me ramble and show off this pack. This is The Gear Locker. Tell me in the comments what you want to see next, and we'll see you guys in the next one.